Georgians. And a lot of her roles are trying to find a Macon and economic development commission. She is a dedicated community leader and has served in multiple leadership roles with congregations, Sha'arei Israel Synagogue, and Georgian Children's Museum. She is also a co-founder of Georgia Women, and those who stand with us, a board member of the Macon chapter of the League of Women Voters, let's give it up, and what she likes to call, accidental activists are many of us, focusing especially on voter rights and civic engagement through initiatives like hashtag Middle Georgia Voters. So, without further ado, please, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Marty Hopkins. How about we give it up for the people who put this amazing rally together here for us today. And all of you who came out today to raise your voice and to say, no kings in America, not today, not tomorrow, not ever. For those of you who know me know I talk longer than that. The tapestry that is this beautiful country was woven by people of black skin and brown skin and white skin, by women and men, by both wealthy and poor people, by disabled and queer folk, indigenous people, and by the immigrants who chose to make this their home. This is why we love America. What do all these people do to ensure that our government is a government of the people, you know it, by the people, and for the people? What do? They vote. Americans have always believed that our democracy is worth fighting for. What about you? Who's ready to fight for democracy? I'm just one person, but there is strength in numbers. Look at y'all. And when we vote, we use our voices. When we vote, we may not always win. Damn it. But when we don't vote, we always lose. What is the most effective way to fight for our democracy? Sure, rallies are great. Rallies are awesome. You guys are here, and we're happy to see all of you. But rallies do not change laws. What really counts is voting. Sharing your opinions on social media is great. It is basic. But that is not really where change happens, and you know that. Ready? Vanna White? No. Thank you to Lynn Snyder. You have to vote. And every election, every time. Let me hear it. Every election, every time. Every time. When? Every election, every time. Oh, Lynn's good. So, my friend Charles Richardson used to say, even if the only thing on the ballot is dog catcher, you should still vote. So when are you going to vote? Every election. Every time. Now I got to change pages. Hold on. When you think about book banning, where are those kinds of decisions made? School board. Your local school board. When you think you need a traffic light in your neighborhood, where do you take those concerns? your local county commissioner. So you cannot affect change if you only vote every 4 years for president. So when are you going to vote?
Every time.
Every time. Say it again.
Every
Every time. Excellent. Are you registered to vote? You don't have to raise your hand, but God, I hope you are. When was the last time you checked? Ready? It is so easy. Take out your phone right now and scan that QR code. And I'm going to take these signs to the League of Women Voters table when we're done. So if you don't have a chance to scan it now, you'll scan it later. If you take out your phone and scan it, it'll show if you are registered. Just put in a little information. If it shows that you are inactive, Marvin Bailey and the folks at the league table will help you re-register.
Okay.
Did you move?
Okay.
Did you change your name? You can update all of that today. I would actually suggest that you check that website again about 4 weeks before the next election and the next election after that. Because sometimes the roles get updated and mistakes can happen. Do not let them happen to you. Check and make sure you're still registered. Do you know who your U.S. senators are here in Georgia?
Yeah.
Who are they? That's right. That's right. Do you know who your U.S. congressmen are? If you're in Middle Georgia, they're either Austin Scott or Sanford Mission. How about your state representatives? You don't have to say their names, but just think about it for a minute. Have you ever called them?
Yeah.
Do you email them?
Yeah.
All you got to do is go to their websites and fill out the information and, whoops, hold on, change page. Sorry, y'all. I can't do this on my phone like young people. All you have to do is go to their websites, put in the information, and put in your comments. But don't know what to say? Well, do your research. It's as easy as opening your favorite search engine. If you want help crafting a great message, go to 5calls.org. 5calls.org will give you great scripts and information about what issues are important to you. Even if you think you know how your representatives are going to vote because maybe they're in the same party you're in, or maybe they're not, and you think you know how they're going to vote, they still need to hear from you. They are not mind readers. If you don't tell them how you feel about the issues, they won't know. So you need to let them know how you feel about the policies and the legislation. They need to hear from you. This is how we get a government of the people, by the people, for the people. It's your future. Vote for it. Don't leave here without stopping at the league website table back there and making sure you're still registered to vote. Because what do we want? No kings in America. Not today. Not tomorrow. Not ever. Give it up, everybody. All right. I like that chant. Let's do that chant. Every election, every time. Every election, every time. Every election, every time. Every election, every time. But it says read, think, vote. Really, read the news. Think about it. Vote. Always vote. Okay, thank you, Mark. Okay, our next speaker that we have the privilege of hearing from is Dr. Mia Robbins Aguilar. She is a clinical psychologist. Is that you? She is a clinical psychologist and co-founder of Middle Georgia for Choice. She hails from California but calls Macon her home. Oh, you can't hear me. Can you hear me now? Okay. I'll be yelling, yeah? Dr. Mia Robbins Aguilar. She is co-founder of Middle Georgia for Choice and hails from California but calls Macon her home. Through her leadership, Middle Georgia for Choice works with statewide and national partners to fight for reproductive justice. I want to turn the time over to Dr. Mia.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone, and greetings.
I'm Dr. Mia Robbins Aguilar. I am the co-founder of Middle Georgia for Choice. First, I'd like to thank the organizers for their time coordinating this No Kings event here today. This is a huge undertaking, and we appreciate their efforts to bring us together in this space today. Second, I'd like to thank those of you who took time out of your lives to come join us on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. So, I have two messages today. First, I'm here as a reproductive justice advocate. What does that mean? Reproductive justice is a human rights framework. It was created by Black women in 1994. Reproductive justice is defined as the human right to maintain personal bodily autonomy, to have children, to not have children, and to parent the children we have in safe and sustainable communities. The three core tenets of reproductive justice is the right to not have children. That means access to abortions, access to contraceptives, access to reproductive care without fear or retribution. The second tenet is the right to have children. So that means access to IVF, access to treatment, anything that you need to grow your own family. And the final tenet is the right to parent our children in a safe and healthy environment. Middle Georgia for Choice is rooted in these core ideas, and we have been fighting for those rights here in Middle Georgia since June 2022, the day Roe v. Wade was overturned. We got together as a group of strangers, and we have been working our butts off ever since. Okay, so that's enough about me and my organization. I really, truly, honestly came here to talk about you and to challenge you. Take a look around the audience here. Who do you see? What do you see? I want to be honest with you. People who look like me and people who think like me are not coming to any No Kings event. That's because we did our part.
We are here and we are clear.
We did our part to avoid our current political catastrophe. People like me showed up to the polls. We donated all the money we could. We walked the streets and knocked on doors. Our current situation is a direct result of you and people that look like you not doing your part. I do believe that you took time to vote for the same candidates that I voted for. But where you failed is not dragging your husband, your children, your grandparents, your cousins, and your co-workers to vote for the same candidates. Did you actually take time to educate and motivate your people to do what's right? It's not enough for you to feel confident that you voted or supported the best candidate. You must do the uncomfortable things that truly help all of us. If you don't like the politicians in office now, are you prepared to stand up and volunteer to run for office? What are you prepared to do to fix this deadly mess that we're in? Are you prepared to publicly stand up and loudly support the best candidate for all of us? It's not enough to gather for a few hours and claim to be outraged. That's just performative and self-serving. If you truly care about democracy, you must be willing to put yourself and your family on the line.
All right.
My challenge to you is to look in the mirror. Look in the mirror and come to terms with how you contributed to this current administration. Like I said, people who look like me did our part. It's not enough for you to stand around here today and feel like you're doing something to make this community better and safer. If you go back to your comfortable home, you go to work on Monday with racists and misogynists and co-workers, and then worship on Sunday with bigots and fear-mongers, then you have wasted your time and my time. I challenge you to do better, do more, get uncomfortable, and stand up in every space and every corner for those of us who have done everything in our power to avoid what's happening now. Go back to your family, your neighborhoods, your people, and demand that they do better. I challenge you to civilize your racist uncles, your cousins, to their faces. And I challenge you, every opportunity you get. Democracy only works with an educated public. If you prefer to remain comfortable and not rock the boat at Thanksgiving dinner, then you are part of the problem too. Today, you're feeling secure and maybe even a little self-righteous for taking the time to attend this protest. Tomorrow, I ask you to look in the mirror and face your own racism, face your own xenophobia, and decide whether you're part of the problem or part of the solution. Thank you.
What a great message, y'all. I'm not supposed to be up here, but tomorrow morning when y'all wake up again and put on your clothes, or without your clothes, I don't care, look in the mirror, because we all need to do that. Look in the mirror. And she's right, voting is really important. You have to vote, but you also have to talk to people, and that's the hard thing. I'm not good at that. My partner in crime is excellent at it, but I gotta learn to talk to people. That's the hard part. We all have to learn to talk to people and get them to see a different point of view. Get them to see that we're all just people. We're neighbors. We're one community, and vote accordingly. So we're gonna do a little bit more chanting, and then we're gonna bring up our next speaker. So get ready for Mackenzie.
She said it's a little bit of a mouthful, but get uncomfortable, make the change. We can do that? We can do that? Yes. Get uncomfortable. Get uncomfortable. Make the change. 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 What kind of trouble? Good trouble. What kind of trouble? Big trouble. What kind of trouble? Big trouble. Can't hear you. What kind of trouble? Big trouble. What kind of trouble? Big trouble. Let's see those signs. What kind of trouble? Big trouble. 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 No ice. No war. No kings. No ice. No ice. No war. No kings. No ice, no war, no kings. Let me see ya. No ice, no war, no kings. We got Tyler here on the drums. No ice, no war, no kings. No ice, no war, no kings. No ice, no war, no kings. If you have a sign that says that, hold it up. No ice, no war, no kings. I see these. No ice, no war. No kings. Okay, I like this one. No kings, one human family. One king, one human family. No kings, 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 one human family. Okay. I love these signs. I love getting inspiration from these signs. If you haven't had a chance to look around and see what other people have put on their signs, I encourage you to do so. And go up to someone you don't know
introduce yourself and ask if you can take a picture with their amazing signs, because I'm getting this amazing view. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker is Georgia State Senator Josh McClure. He has been a state legislator for 8 years. It's so nice to meet you. First serving in the House and now in the Senate at the Capitol, he's earned a reputation as one of the leading voices fighting back against conservative efforts to stack the deck for corporations and bully vulnerable people for political gain. He has passed bipartisan consumer protection laws, including a widely recognized bill establishing statewide regulations on the predatory car booting industry for the first time in our history. He secured the first ever funding in the state budget for breakthrough therapies to treat veterans post-traumatic stress. He is a Yale-educated attorney and a proud Double Dog graduate of the University of Georgia. Go Dogs. Josh currently represents Georgia's 14th district, which includes Sandy Springs, Roswell, Johns Creek, and Alpharetta. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Hello, Macon. What an incredible day to be out here doing our best to hold the line for democracy. And I see a lot of friends here. It's such a nice day, too. I think it's a little bit of a taste of what life is going to be like when we finally put this would-be fascist dictator in his place this year. I have been to all the No Kings protests so far, different parts of the state, the various times we've had them over the last year. And I got to admit, 2025, I was feeling kind of rough, y'all. Things were a little rough. Not that they're not rough now, but I think for a moment there in 2025, we did not know if the institutions were going to be able to hold. We were worried that if we showed up in these streets, even by the millions, that the federal court orders wouldn't be followed, that they'd continue to take a chainsaw to the government, continue to try to mass deport millions of people. And they still would. They still would want to do that, but I'll tell you something. It's like, I heard this once about house cats. Anybody have a cat? I've heard that the house cat, the average house cat, if it were big enough, it would eat you. But the reason they don't is because they're so small. And folks, what we are dealing with in the White House is a bunch of scared, tiny house cats. They would eat us. They have made it clear that they want to eat us, but they can't. And the reason they can't is because over the last few months, we have been showing up in record numbers on days like today. We have been speaking with one voice, not just throughout Georgia, but throughout the entire country, throughout the entire world. Yeah, give it up for yourself. Because people of good conscience and decency know that when we put those people on planes and smeared them with the fake allegations that they're members of gangs and sent them to a torture prison in El Salvador. You remember that last year? It was public opinion, not elections, because we didn't have time for elections then yet. It was public opinion that brought Kilmar Abrego Garcia back home alive. It was public opinion that made the would-be tyrant start to reconsider his completely senseless tariff policy that's driving up costs for families across the country. And the Supreme Court even got in on the action on that one and said, no, sir. And we are seeing, unfortunately, that mass deportation apparatus continue to be built. That so-called big budget bill, H.R. 1, $45 billion in new money for detention facility construction, tens of billions of more dollars. Boom! ICE. No ice! No ice! No ice! No ice! Ice out! Ice out! Ice out! Ice out! And I will tell you, I visited Stewart Detention Center. I've also stood with residents of Social Circle who are trying to fight back against the new facility there. And what I think is so telling, and I'll wrap up in a second with this thought, this isn't just Democrats, this isn't just independents, this isn't just Republicans. This is people who have never participated in politics before, watching what's happening in our country and saying, you know, I remember this from social studies class. I remember studying when King George wanted to keep the colonies, but the people in the United States said, we have a better idea about how to run a government. And that idea is no kings. No kings. No kings. No kings. So Macon, y'all keep up the fight. Again, I'm Josh McLaurin. I'm serving you in the state senate. I am a candidate for lieutenant governor, but let's not even worry about that right now. What we're worried about today is raising our voices with millions of Americans and fighting back and claiming the country that belongs to the people. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. That was amazing. That was amazing. Just out of curiosity, is anybody here at their first protest for the first time? Raise your hands really high. Look around. These are all new people. Tell your neighbors. It's part of the process. We want to demonstrate to our government that we are not okay with what is happening. So I've been writing down some of his thoughts. I want to do some chanting based on those. First of all, I like he said, hold the line. 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 Ice out now. Ice out now. Ice out now. I can't hear you. Ice out now. Hold your sign, please. Ice out now. 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 No raids, no fear. Ice is not welcome here. No raids, no fear. Ice is not welcome here. No raids, no fear. Ice is not welcome here. No raids, no fear. Ice is not welcome here. No raids, no fear. Ice is not welcome here. No raids, no fear. Ice is not welcome here. Ice out now. Ice out now. What? Ice out now. Ice out now. Let me hear you. Ice out now. 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 Okay, there's a sign out there that I want you guys to chant because I know that none of you are. So, hold that sign up in there. Blue sweatshirt right there. Yes, on the other side. Show everybody. Not a paid actor. Not a paid actor. Not a paid actor. Are you paid? I'm not paid. Are you paid? I can't hear you. Not a paid actor. 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 Amazing. Woo! Give us all a round of applause. Okay, so where is? Okay, thank you. Dr. Calder Pinkston is with us this afternoon, and was born and raised in Macon. He practiced real estate law here for 37 years and was the founding partner of Pinkston and Associates. He started the movement to consolidate Macon and Bibb County and authored the Charter for the Consolidated Government of Macon-Bibb. He is a political, business, and legal consultant at the national, regional, state, and local levels, and holds a doctorate of divinity, is an ordained priest, and a farmer and a businessman. Dr. Pinkston.
Thank you all for the privilege of being here today at this No Kings rally. It's truly an honor and inspiring to be with so many great American patriots and assemble here together on this beautiful spring day. I see a lot of good friends, some old friends. I know we're all going to make a lot of new friends. I wonder if any of you have read the book or know of it called The 3.5% Rule. It's a great read. It documents through history that it takes about 3.5% of the population to overturn an autocratic government. The first No Kings rally was around 2 million people. The second one was about 4 million. Today we're going to exceed, that's 4%. Today we're going to, about 2%, the last one. Today we're going to exceed in over 30,000 locations around this country, 3.5%. but the alarm bells are ringing loudly. Class is in session. It's time to come together. We got to make a plan to make sure that there is never a king in America and no third term for any executive. We gather today to exercise our First Amendment rights to freedom of speech, peaceably assemble, and petition our government for redress of our grievances.
That's right.
These are the most sacred and important rights in the Constitution of the United States of America. It's fitting and proper that we do this here today. These are the very tools we have to stop America from having a king and to stop those that are complicit in the intentional and systematic attacks on our rights. These rights, which are the tools we have to save this republic from those that have seized power, desire to keep that power, and clearly intend to unlawfully use that power, immorally, against the vast majority of the people in our great nation. I'm sure we all remember the story of Benjamin Franklin when he was leaving Constitutional Hall in Pennsylvania after the adoption of the United States Constitution. Dr. Franklin was asked by a woman on the street, "What type of government do we have?" And he replied, "A republic, if you can keep it." Well, Benjamin Franklin told us right there and then what was our task as citizens and patriots. He told us to keep it. Now, I fear today, I'm actually terrified that we have not done the best we could as citizens and patriots to keep this republic safe and safe from those who want to irreparably change it. There's a small number of people that want to change the rules to only work in their favor and not in the best interest of the vast majority of Americans. We have too many elected officials. We have too many elected officials, primarily the President of the United States, that want to change the rules. The President is the clear leader of a movement that started many years ago, in fact, decades ago, to change the rules, both lawfully and unlawfully, but always immorally, so that America works for the few, the minority, and not the majority of us. They too often are using their powers immorally, uncivilly, and in fact, illegally. So these are the common grievances we have come to address. Our grievances are many. There are too many to specifically list here. We all know what they are. We know what it is. We know there's a war on the people voting who will vote out a wannabe king and his court. That it is easier today to navigate the Straits of Hormuz than it is to navigate an American airport. That the TSA agents that keep us safe are forced to work without pay, while the elected officials that won't pay them have left the jobs we hired them to do and have gone on a paid spring break vacation. Illegal tariffs are the largest tax increase in American history. In fact, they are a sales tax on the people least able to pay them. The average Americans are having to choose between food, child care, medicine, health care, mortgage payments, and rent. Affording gas to go to work. To provide for their families and taking care of their elderly parents. And President Trump's family, cabinet, and too many members of Congress are getting richer by the day from trading stocks on insider information. To profit from rising oil prices, a war of choice, crypto scams, and so much more. Therefore, we know we have legitimate and reasonable grievances. Now, Thomas Jefferson listed 27 grievances against King George III of England that morally justified the Declaration of Independence, showing that natural law permitted a people of one group to sever its binding together with another group. The Declaration of Independence 13 years after that protracted and bloody revolution that overthrew a tyrant king, adopted our Constitution in 1789. And that Constitution enshrined for us all the simple, cost-free, and effective tools we need to lawfully, peacefully, and civilly keep this republic. And the tools we need to self-correct, to steer this nation back onto the right path when it has strayed. So today, our war to stop America from having a king, our weapons, our tools will be peaceful, lawful, civil, and just. Our weapons will be our civil words and our peaceful actions.
All right.
We're using our weapons, our free speech, our peaceful assembly here today. We are speaking, we're all assembling, we're listing our grievances. However, this is not enough. Speaking and assembling today alone will not keep this republic.
Right.
No one is coming to save us.
Oh.
The enemy's campfires are visible from the nearby hill.
All right.
We have to save ourselves.
Surely.
When your boat is being washed ashore by crashing waves and a howling wind to a rocky, craggy shoreline, this Constitution empowers and demands of us as citizens and patriots to row like hell. We have to row, we have to fight peacefully, lawfully, civilly, justly. But we must right this American ship.
All right.
What is needed after today is to take from here an increased devotion to the task at hand. As Abraham Lincoln said in his Gettysburg Address, history will little note nor long remember what is said here today, but it can never forget what we do or what we do not do after today.
Well,
Woody Guthrie sang that great American anthem, "This is your land, this is my land," from California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters, and yes, from Washington, D.C. to Macon, Georgia. This country was made for you and me.
yeah.
It was made for all of us and not just a few.
Yeah.
America was never a solid cloth woven from a single fabric.
All right.
It has always been and always will be a glorious and diverse patchwork quilt, stitched together with a common thread. And that common thread that binds us together
All right.
is the founding principle of this great nation, the greatest nation and civilization the world has ever known. That thread is the transformational belief.
Yeah.
That thread is a transformational belief not known before in the history of mankind when we formed the first democracy on the planet Earth. That we hold these truths to be self-evident. That we are all created equal.
Yes.
That we are all endowed by our Creator with unalienable rights.
Yeah.
The right to life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. And these rights are not only under attack, they are literally on life support. So let us remember the words of President Kennedy in his inaugural address.
All right.
Ask not what you can do, your country can do for you.
What?
Ask what you can do for your country. After today, ask what you can do to keep this republic. Our task, our call to action, what you can do is to use the tools that we have.
All right.
Again, and most importantly,
Yeah.
these tools are simple and they cost nothing. Keep speaking the truth. Keep bringing patriots together. Keep listing our grievances. But most importantly, on Election Day in November 2026
Yeah.
and in November 2028,
Yeah.
vote.
Oh,
When you really think about it, your vote is your prayer. It is your hope and dreams for your family, your children, and your grandchildren, for the things you wish that weren't and the things you wish that would be. Your vote is your prayer.
all right.
On Election Day, take an elderly neighbor to vote.
Okay.
Encourage and help someone to register to vote. If all of us do not complete this task successfully, then history will not remember what we did after today. If we do complete these tasks, then history will not only remember, but truly, government of the people, by the people, and for the people will not perish from this earth. Let's move forward together and keep this republic. Vote. Thank you all.
All right, y'all. We're going to do something spontaneous, not planned, may not work well, gonna do it anyway. May need Tyler and his drum. We're going to need all of y'all. Calder Pinkston referenced the song, This Land Is Your Land. How many of y'all know that? So we're going to try and sing it together. All right? So this young lady here, Christy from Warner Robins. Christy came up. She gave the sign to her husband and said, I got to go somewhere. And she trotted on up here because she's bold. She's a woman. And she's going to lead us in this song. And this again wasn't planned, but that's what bold women do. So let's get going.
Hey everyone. I was, I think, in second grade in my Catholic school in Miami when I learned this, and we all had to sing it over and over. So I'm sure you all learned this in your schools and sang it as well. So we're all just gonna give it a try, just the beginning, just the first couple things. But I have a feeling it'll sound pretty great. All right, we ready? This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me. As I went walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me. Thank you for being here. I love this country. Thank you for being here.
That was so fun. Thank y'all for participating. So now, Mackenzie, you got to follow that, girl. We're going to do a few more chants, and then we might have a few more things to say. And if anybody else wants to sing a song, raise your hand. Come see us.
How am I supposed to follow that? Who wants to sing? I know there's someone out there. I came up with a few more. democracy, not autocracy. Some might say we're a little bit rebellious, but good, well-behaved women never made any change, is what they say. So here we are. Okay, so vote them out, right the ship. I like that one. Vote them out, right the ship. Vote them out, right the ship. Vote them out. What? Right the ship. Vote them out, right the ship. Vote them out, right the ship. I can't hear you. Vote them out, right the ship. Vote them out, right the ship. Hold your signs up. Right the ship. Vote them out, 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 right the ship. We have to save ourselves. We have to save ourselves. Thank you, Tyler. We have to save ourselves. No one's coming. We have to save ourselves. 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 Democracy, not autocracy. Democracy, not autocracy. Democracy, not autocracy. Democracy, not autocracy. USA, USA. Let me hear you. USA, we're here for our country. USA, USA, USA. I can't hear you. USA, 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 USA. Woo! Okay, I'm gonna hand it over to Sheen. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I love the energy of our crowds, always.
All right, y'all. Since we started that spontaneous song, we're going to do something else spontaneous. We have a lady here today that many of you probably already know. And I wouldn't even have to say her name. She could walk up and you say, oh, I know her. She has been in civic responsibility and roles for many, many years. And I'm not going to say anything else about her. I'm just going to say her name. Elaine Lucas is here, and she wants to say a few words to y'all today. So let's welcome her, Miss Elaine Lucas.
Thank you so very much. It is wonderful to be out here. This is wonderful weather, and you know the weather was set up just for us. Just for us. Wonder what the weather is like in, what's the address, 600 Pennsylvania? I know it's nervous ninnies there. I am here today. First of all, you have not been welcomed to your very own park. So I want to welcome you to one of Macon's newest parks that was done with your taxpayer money for your enjoyment and for you to have no King's rallies in. And I just want you to remember that whenever you have events in your public facilities that you're paying for it here on the state level and in Washington, D.C. So, I always like to welcome citizens. I always like to thank you for allowing me to represent you as a city council member and as a county commissioner and now as a water board member. And let me tell you, there's some junk going on at the state and at the water board, just like there is in Washington, D.C., because you got a bunch of Trumpers in those places as well. It is a privilege for me to be here with you today. You honor this community by showing up, and let's not make this the last time that we show up for stuff. Because when people work on your behalf, you need to be there to hold them accountable. So I want to congratulate all of y'all for being here. And I want to say, I will see you at the next event, and I will see you every time they say, let's vote.
All right, y'all are in for another treat, another spontaneous treat, because we have another very bold and intelligent woman in the crowd who you probably also know by just looking at her, but I'm going to say her name anyway. She was a former state senator for us, now a House representative, Miss Miriam Paris. Come on up. Woo-hoo!
Hey, everybody. How's it going? Are y'all ready to fight? Because that's what we got on our hands. All right? We want no kings, no ice, no kings, no ice, nowhere in America. This is our land, and we're going to fight for it. All right? And how do we fight? We vote. We go to the polls, we take everybody we know, and we vote. That's it. You know, I've been telling y'all here lately, you know what it is, right? And you do. You know what it is. Everybody's got questions in their mind. But you know what it is. And you know what's going on is not right. Even those that are standing outside of us, right? They know what's going on. They just won't say it. But you know what it is. We've got to band together. And like one of the previous speakers said before, we've got to get everybody out to the polls. This apathetic, empathetic attitude towards voting has got to go. Macon and Bibb, I need you to show up every election, every time. That is how we win. No ice, no kings. If you don't vote, you're going to have ice and you're going to have kings. Okay? So you all, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your reception. Thank you for being present in this moment in time. It really matters. All right. No kings. No ice. Go vote. Thank you.
All right, y'all. I think it's the coolest thing that when we have events like this and the people that we elect to represent us show up, and then they stand up here and talk to the community of people that they serve. That's kind of what it's all about, right? That's democracy. And that's great. We haven't seen a lot of that at these events, but this is so cool. And we've asked a lot of elected officials to show up, and it's happening now. That's so cool, and we really appreciate it. Everyone that showed up and spoke very spontaneously. Okay, we have one more person that wants to say just a few words. A few weeks ago, a coalition of local organizations met with this individual because we wanted to better understand his plan for protecting us, our community, if ICE appeared in force. We were scheduled for an hour for that meeting, and it went well beyond that hour. And it was civil, it was respectful, and it was informative. And we agreed on things, didn't agree on other things, but it was civil. And it was a good dialogue, and it was a start. And so at that meeting, we asked this individual if he would participate in community education outreach. Specifically, come to events like this with us and talk to us, the people he serves. And I don't know about anybody else in the room, but I fully expected him to say no, but he said yes. So, he is here today, Sheriff David Davis, to say a few words to the community, the people that he serves, the people he serves.
lot of family. I have a lot of family who have very, very different views of me. I have lost friends. I have lost family. Hey, wait. Okay, we're gonna fix the jail. We're trying to fix that jail. Okay. Okay, so let's let him. Come on, guys. Hey. Let's let him speak. Come on, guys. Let's let him speak. I want to hear him. I want to hear what he has to say.
This is a no king rally. This is a no king rally.
No kings! 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 This is what democracy looks like. 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 This is what democracy looks like.
You want to call up that too?
I thought everybody had a voice.
So, someone just said, let him speak and then boo him. Let him speak, then boo him. Let him speak. 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 Let him speak.
He has the right. Come on, Dad. Come on, Dad.
People are dying in that jail right now. Get him over there so we can fix the damn thing.
So here's the biggest problem for all of us that showed up today, and it's about 500 people. But I heard somebody say yesterday, you can't argue with someone you don't listen to. There's nothing wrong with listening to people that you disagree with. It's how you learn.
He's got a bully pulpit. He can speak every fucking day. Fuck him and his stupid fucking platform.
This is not a platform. This is a chance to learn. Maybe he's going to come up here and tell you all the great ideas he has. You don't know because you're not listening. You're not listening. You can't disagree with someone you're not listening to.
Democracy is not platform fascism.
This is democracy. Listening to people you do not agree with. It is. We cannot live together in a democracy if we cannot listen to people we disagree with. You don't have to listen. You don't have to be here.
from out of town.
We can't hear from the people who've been taking our wonderful voting rights. We can't hear from them. Thank you.
You're right.
And he's helping them.
You're right.
I know I'm right.
I'm here. You're right. I'm here from out of town, and I didn't know what that is about, but I do know it about in other towns about running the jail so dangerously. So I went up and asked the sheriff if he was a Trump supporter, because I didn't come here from out of town to listen to somebody that's... Okay. I'm with you. I just want to tell you that he's not. He said. No, I'm not.
You're a murderer and an ICE collaborator.
Y'all are hypocrites! Inmates sleeping on the ground! Inmates in trash!
Inmates dying every week!
There's shame. The shame is that we are going to be, the shame is that everybody in the country is going to focus on that and not the White House. Everybody is going to focus on y'all and not the White House. Y'all are not focusing on Trump. You're focusing on the wrong thing. That's the shame.
We're going to shut this down. So, a house divided falls. And that's what the world's going to see from you today. We very much appreciate all those who came here today and participated and helped show us united. Thank you for being here today. It's been a great rally. Thank you.